Alright y'all, so today is a big day. We are taking the roof off of the trailer. Yeah, so we're gonna see how that goes. I just finished my workout and now Mom and I and JT are gonna go out there and rip the roof off this trailer. So let's do it. Are you ready to rumble?
So ready.
I'm in a field of dandelions.
So guys, as you can see, walking around, pretty sturdy, not gonna fall through. Right there's where we should edit that I fall through. So you can tell that the black mold, the issue that was inside the building wasn't that bad. We're still standing on some pretty firm roof, foundation, or whatever you wanna call it. Anyways, what we're doing is, this is kind of like a rubber coating anyways. Not really, because now that I'm touching it, it doesn't feel like rubber. But anyways, so we're gonna rip all this up down to the metal part of the roof, and then Dad is gonna come in and put some glue and rubber roofing on it that will last forever and keep it completely sealed and protected. So that's what we're doing today. Come along with me over here. This is what we're ripping up, all the way down to pretty much this metal right here. So yeah, it's a little bit corroded, but we're gonna have to just scrape it up to where we can get the best flat surface for that glue to come and stick on that rubber. So that's what we're gonna be doing today.
Dang it, I wouldn't record it again.
The rock on which I stand, when everything around me is shaking. Come on up, join the party, Mom. Get it on camera, she's slacking, she's slacking. So all this work that we were doing ended up being for nothing because we were supposed to do it differently. We didn't know it at the time, but look how peaceful it is. I really wish that this was me right now. We've been going at it for about an hour now. Not that far in. This is actually going to be terrible, so there's that. But little did I know that at this time, it was all for nothing. But that's okay, it was still a good bonding experience. So that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do look like a baseball player. Okay guys, so I look like I just cleaned the chimney. JT, day one is done. We still got, how much do you think that we got left?
7 days. I don't know.
God, I hope not. Guys, please pray for us on this, because it's, we're really, I don't even know what to say. It's a lot.
Hey, listen,
we're overwhelmed.
I'll pay any of y'all to come do this right here.
So it's around this time that we find out that we're pulling the metal back. We have to pull the ribbon out and pull out 1,000 staples, but my mom helped me with it. But I was so thankful for this time because I really got to bond with my mom, and I needed that. And it also truly showed me how much of a beast she is. She's such a hard worker, and I can't believe how fast she does it. But look at the outcome of all of this. It was horrible. And my hands, they suffered the consequences for sure. So now that we have the ends pulled up, we started rolling the metal back and cutting it into different pieces so that Dad and I could throw it over the side. These pieces were so long and awkward, but again, I don't know. My dad is just a beast. My parents are insane with this kind of work. They've been doing it practically since I was born. So I'm so blessed to have them in my life to be able to help me with this kind of stuff. JT and I are definitely blessed to have them as helpers for sure. So this used to be a vent. Vent is used loosely. No way that was a vent. And then this is where the black mold and all that stuff is. So basically what we're doing is we are going to redeck the entire thing. As you guys can see, it's cloudy. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So we're gonna see what we can tarp off for the most part. More roofing to do. We are getting ready to go out. Whenever we stripped the roof, it turns out that the plywood is completely rotted, so we have to redeck it with new plywood. So we got to redeck it with that. We're gonna be taking some front panels off the front, putting them on the back, since the back is gonna be like that metal, and then the front and the sides are gonna be siding. So we're gonna get that on the works right now. We're gonna take the tarp off and then deck the whole thing. And then hopefully Dad will be ready to put the rubber roof on. We're gonna see how that goes. We're extremely tired. We usually wake up at like what? JT usually wakes up around like 2. That's so true.
About 8 o'clock every morning.
He's full of it. Do you get up and like actually go?
8 o'clock.
Exactly.
When we break this.
No, you do not.
Then I'm ready to roll my 805.
He's so full of it.
805, I'm usually drinking my coffee outdoors.
He's so. Anybody that's in your family is gonna watch this and start laughing. JT also found this very efficient way to carry a ladder. I was quite impressed. We ended up taking off the panels from the front. There's 3 or 4 of them we had to put on the side. Let her in. Things around here are definitely not OSHA regulated, as you can see, but we don't care. We're just having fun, trying to put some happiness into some pretty hard work. But we took all of these sheets and put them on the roof, getting them laid out and prepared to screw down. This gun was actually really hard to work, so I'm super proud of you for doing that, JT. Well, guys, as you see, we've decked it all, so it's all good to go. So after a long, hard day of work, my parents brought JT and I to look at the floor plans and just spray paint it out to get us excited about what we're doing here. And then the following day, we went ahead and laid the rubber on the roof, and there is the glue. We spread that out on the boards, or whatever they are, and then folded out the rubber on each side. And then we had to basically take brooms and push all the bubbles out. But look how pretty that sunset was. All painted, look at that difference. This will be torn off and have like siding of this color right here. But this color is so that it blends in with the woods, so that it can kind of be like remote and you don't know that it is there. But we've painted both, all sides. We're finishing up the back side back there. And I didn't show it, but these are the panels we moved from the front. We'll be done, but all that's left is just that trim up top, and the outside is finished besides the siding, of course. Okay, you guys, don't mind my face. It's been a rough one, but we are going to go into the trailer and just completely start gutting, since that's what we have to do now. Somebody's shy. So all of this stuff has to come down now, which sucks because that's not what we originally were gonna do. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing now. We're gonna split this up into 2 though, because this is gonna be like a lot of demolition. So yeah, stay tuned. Here's what we already have. So then we took the sledgehammer to the drywall a bajillion times, thinking that that's how to do it. But Dad came in and was like, hey, nope, you're not doing it right. Instead of having a million pieces to pick up, you should try and take it to where you have big pieces to make it easier to clean up and also just make it less time consuming on yourself. So this is JT and I just picking up as much as we can. We actually had a competition to see who could take the biggest piece. And at first, him and my dad were in first place, but I took out a whole wall, which I'm not really sure how, but definitely hurt my elbow in the process of it. Let's go! We have ripped out pretty much every single wall possible. Oh, and also, finally, the closet has been demolished. It is no longer, it is gone. So how about it? We're doing so good. Next up is Next up is the ceiling. So stay tuned.